It's Mirage to kick things off. OG here on the CT side starts this best of three, decides who will be our first team forward to the Austin Major. I'm backing OG. I'm going to go 2-1. Dweg, are you with me?
Absolutely the exact same. 2-1 OG. Nikodos, the second lowest played map in the pool for him is Mirage. Haven't got to see many officials since he joined up on OG.
Metizport will look to try and set the pace here with a set piece and the pistol round. A site is the target. 3 defenders, 4 if you include the man back in jungle. Nikodos has been tagged out well quickly. Spook and Fiku get those couple of kills. Fiku doubles up. Buzz can follow it up as well. And Plopsky is in a 1 versus 5 in a matter of moments. Metizport pour out a palace, pour into the A bomb site, but they get shut down for OG starting the pistol. Metizport. First chance to get on the board with the AKs across the entire setup. Nikodos holding mid control, the M4 still in his hands, can't afford that AWP just yet. It's Adam B to press on as Buzz also presses counter aggression over a ramp.
Oh, they missed the flash, the Buzz can't go in, still gets the fight anyway against Isaac. A good opening maneuver there from OG.
Surprised they didn't call the cancel, but it works anyway. Prison ready to receive Hampus, who's not ready for such aggression here. Metizport getting caught off guard with OG's approach to this match. Plopsky almost became the next target of Nikodos. Sat there on top of the ticket booth, but didn't quite see his man. The smoke is in the way, so they can start to establish some short access, but they're still down by 2 men here.
Crizin could be making history of one of the rare young in-game leaders to qualify to a major. I mean, imagine calling a squad of OG's caliber at 18 years old and getting them 3-0 in the MRQ. 5v3 with the opening advances from both of the Danes winning out their opening picks. It feels almost impossible that Metizport can recover.
Well, Adam B wants to try and change that. Frag on Buzz. Spooks does deal with him regardless. That shuts down any potential in that angle. Crizin, the captain, like you mentioned, dealing with Plopsky as the peek out from short goes well to his double. Hoping for the triple as well. Lumi's back to offer it up to him. Just seen, just missed. The 20 seconds on the clock to get this bomb down. Watched by Fiku. There to cut him down all the same. Simple stuff from OG's part. The 3-0 can lock in Metizport. Mid flank from Hampus will try split into the B bomb site. You still got the IGL gear, about to get Molotov away from the balcony. He does manage to get a little bit of damage on. Nikodos will get the kill on Hampus. Fiku follows up on Adam B. The man advantage is taken. He can't get that second kill though. The ding down on Isaac is not enough. He's taking that bomb right into the back line. Oh, Spook, what an adjustment that is. Can he make it a triple? He may well get the opportunity because Lumi can't hold the spray. What a 3K. What a 5th round for OG.
Oh, that's cold, mate. That second kill, oh, it's a beauty. More impact individually has got to be generated because the economy's starting to get out of order. You've got Spook up at around 6K, Nikodos up at 7. A quick play in towards Con. The AK out from jungle does lose the first fight to Adam B at least.
Still got Crizin and Buzz back here. They both push towards Ram. They're trying to force Buzz into an awkward fight. He does take down that bomb carrier, but Plopsky returns the favor. Is he ready for Crizin? He is, but the HP differential gives the M4 a better fight, and he can turn back on the secondary player. Hampus drops the bomb for another time on Metizport. 3-on-2 favors OG at the moment. Isaac is close. He is. Those footsteps, knows that Crizin's peeking, but still, Crizin adjusts. Perfect placement of the M4. Adam B's now alone. Needs a 4K. 1v3 has gotten that first player, knows where Crizin's holding from, but no information on Nikodos. 20 seconds remaining, bombs in the open. Gonna go grab it. Nikodos peeks off the information called out, off the information of the footsteps heard. 6 in a row. OG steamrolling Metizport right now, who have to take a tactical, but they need a perfect set of 6 in a row to make that a reality.
When you consider that they started on the T side of Inferno on day 1 versus Bait and got a 10-2 half, we're now looking at them trying to recover an 0-6.
Adam B kicks things off. Metizport, one player burning. That HE from Crizin doesn't quite finish the job. The damage wasn't quite there against Hampus. And Nikodos' orb is waiting for a peak. Palace, he gets what he wants, but he's a little bit late to the mark. Regrouping onto that B play. Crizin's the only man to hold the B bomb site. He's been very proficient as an individual fragger though. Top of his team's board. Sees Adam B, quick burst. He's Plopsky. Oh, the headshot's perfect. Crizin looking for a triple. He doesn't quite land it, but he's done more than enough right here. 3v3 with HP advantage. OG going to set themselves up for the retake. May even be able to deny the bomb before the fact. Spook is looking to aggress once again. It's the exact same position. Didn't see the shoulder. Has seen the melee in the back lines. Looking towards default as well. There's 12 seconds left. Hampus has just dropped, and Fiku comes in with the flank. Isaac to peek into 2 will only drop 1. OG have the half. The team play, the skill, the individual prowess.
But they are just losing too many fights at the moment and losing too many multi-frag duels, right? We're constantly seeing players get 2, sometimes even 3 kills for OG.
Economy is in ruin. Hero AK for Adam B, seeing whether he can make a difference. It's Lumi that kicks things off, the deagle in his hand. Nikodos fragged out first. Adam B follows it up against Prison. We're on a 5-on-3. Spook trades and Fiku gets it back to an even man stance for only for a moment. Adam is really trying to claw his team out of this hole that they're in. Mid control established. Man up right now for Metizport.
A bit more aggression from Metizport in top mid and a bit more overfighting from OG. Buzz will have the peaker's disadvantage in this aggressive duel towards A ramp. The feet will be seen first from the Oppo.
Made some noise to hunt him. Wasn't quite able to connect. He's going to be all alone on this A-bomb site as well. Spook can't really provide too much support. If they extend out towards short, then that might be something. He's going to hear those footsteps. Buzz knows where they're at. Fights on Isaac, gets nothing out of it. The Tech 9 turns up instead. Spook, who's been great so far, but 11 HP to get 1 versus 3 together. Incendiary missed. Do they think he's held back behind Connector? Just seen the head of the one man. I think they should have spotted him as well. Waiting for a double peek, which will come through, and he'll only get the damage. Didn't quite line those heads up, so Metizport will steal around and finally get 1 on the board. 11-3 like Crizin as well, the captain who spent the better part of 2 years on Mauser NXT. Another one of those talent outputs from that Academy project that's been so successful. Looking sharp. Leading a hell of a squad that are just decimating for the most part. Metizport have got the 1-up at this particular juncture. Look down on Nikodos, but Crizin, what a swing that is. Hampus can at least trade back from mid, and there are 2 low HP players, but Crisin's not done. He's just found Isaac. Finally, he's dealt with, and Plopsky can follow it up, and Nikodos has turned it into a 2 versus 2 anyway. Hasn't had much of a chance because his teammates have been taking the whole spotlight to really have the impact, and Lumi's spray goes all over the place. He loses his own life. It's Plopsky in a very winnable clutch. He's got to go for that bomb plant first. Nikodos misses an AWP shot. Fiku on a FAMAS. 18 points of health to try and counter clutch it. The jump face hasn't seen him. Lumi's going to be allowed to plant.
It's a tough clutch from Fiku with the FAMAS out of all weapons on low HP.
AK leaning forward, picking the right angle. He's read it. Fiku just finds him, but doesn't find the kill. Triple for Plopsky to keep it together for Metizport. They get their second. Only at 8 frags, still behind the likes of Crizin at 13. The push from OG as well. Is Isaac going to be ready for this? AK pulled out. Spook's to get turned away. Awkward engagement. Still comes up good for the AK regardless. The MP9's down by a man.
A good repositioning from Isaac to not overswing, to not just give an easy trade back to the next player. It's about timing now from Crizin because Hampus is just on around the corner.
Seen him. The spray still comes up good for the SMG. Now Fiku's got a chance. Held back behind the pillar. Buzz gets a kill out of it as well. And Adam B falls down. It might be an SMG half steal because Plopsky even struggles on the center of the bomb site. Lumi's AWP out in the apartment, revealed by the Molotov if they didn't know already. Crizin is low HP. Waiting with that AK. Nikodos not quite got the automatic rifle, but he has got that SMG still at range. Buzz domes the last, and OG are up to 8.
Statistically, Mirage is the worst map in the pool for the in-game leader of Crizin. He averages a .91 rating in the last 3 months. 8-2. Metizport, they catch a break and then pressure's back on immediately.
Can at least still sustain rifles, but look how quick they're going to make way in towards mid. Spook is seeing what's happening. Will still engage against 1. Adam B's fallen. Plopsky good for the 1 trade. 4v4 quick. Nikodos did take tag damage as well, so Metizport have a little bit of an advantage in that one fight. Prison leans up. Lumi's right around the edge of the smoke. They've gone right behind each other. They have no idea, but Prison has sussed him out.
It's been a game of confidence from OG. We saw that from Spook, just wide swinging Con, and then Prison to work around his own smoke. OG have got the mindset of constantly being pressurizing their opposition. Isaac's desperate for this trade. Doesn't know exactly where Prison's repos to. Will the Galil even win the fight against the M4 close in Con?
M4 takes himself a triple. Prison continues to light up the opposition. 17-4 for his numbers. One more round in the half for Metizport to try and secure a consolation prize of 3. Already HEs have landed their position though, and they've got very little in the equipment department. Trying to work their way up to connector. A-site is the target. Buzz does get checked. They get 3 kills very quickly. OG, all players blinked. It's a 2 versus 5 for Nikodos and Fiku. They will get Lumi for 1 frag, but everything else is going to come much more difficult.
Yeah, Fiku to try and get through the murder hole is just never going to win that fight. Nikodos has just got to make something happen. The problem is, none of the T's are giving him a fight. No one's overpeaking him at CT.
Knows that Plopsky's behind the danger box, but doesn't know when to act, doesn't know where to shoot specifically. Try and get the high ground. Try and see if he can peer over the ticket booth. Starting to move up close. Isaac, across locked. Incendiaries to scatter them. Kill found. The second man, Fiku. Clutch that will not come forward for him, so OG will concede a third. First 2 will need to come in quick. Their hearts on OG are set towards the A play. 2 CTs to receive him.
Now, Adam B just jiggling this tight angle, but it's going to be quick out from Palace. It should be a 5-on-5 retake.
Smokes up, seeing a couple of players crossing past the Palace engines will dish out some damage, but it's just tags against them here. A little bit returned on Metizport, but they have the bomb site, they have the bomb plant, and there's very little retaking room right now. There's potential that they might even push on from CT spawn here on the T side. Indeed they do, but they run into the firing squad. Buzz suddenly realizing what the danger is will fall right back. Prison and Fiku, the first couple of casualties of this half. Spook, jumping Glock, straight to the head of Plopsky. Adam B trades, and Nikodos looks to strike here, right? Hampus goes down, Diffuse coming out. The knife is pulled in by Buzz, and Lumi's dropped. Nikodos turns it into a 1 versus 1 as Adam B trades, and you still got Buzz holding the firebox. He's already gained the cash bonus. He's now looking for the round bonus as well, and he's done it and all. There's no kit available. There's no time for Adam. Metizport rightfully favoring OG by a massive margin. They'll keep these weapons of the previous round and try and force out at least a 4th to keep them away from match point. But realistically here, you're playing for overtime at best, and even that's unrealistic stretch. Adam B does take Fiku down, so there's 1 start.
Now Hampus is desperate for another opening kill towards top mid, and they land it. And Prison can drop the MAC-10, get out towards the AK, but things have been a bit awkward. They've been doing some damage onto Adam B and Hampus, but they are down by 2.
They're having map control taken away from them at the backstab of Adam B. Up towards short, they'll look to go. Prison leads them in. Scout from range, good shot to the tag, forcing out the TK from Buzz, and lands a couple of shots of his own. Lumi finally showing up a little something for his side as Spook can tap his way onto exit frags, maybe sneaking a bomb plum, but that's getting lesser and lesser as the seconds tick by. And Isaac will return onto that scout, take that last player down, recover a couple of AKs. Lumi hits a shot. Fiku goes down. Defensive held in the B bomb site. Meanwhile, Prison's going to work out a lurk towards connector. Still 2 CTs on defense, 1 towards short. They have no idea that Buzz has popped out. 2 more riflers set to deal with. Hampus can deal with Buzz. Advantage taken by Metizport. Spook's also been tagged. Prison's still lurking, trying to buy some rotation room. Oh, there's wallbang damage as well from Hampus.
And Prison can come up con. Now, A-site is very much clear. It's just Adam B playing heavy retake with him being deep in CT.
Bomb needs to be a priority now. Can Adam B deny it? It's slow walk-ins and Hampus watching from short. You spot the man. No, not quite. The angle's not quite there for it. And advantage held. Krizen's holding the murder hold. Will Lumi give him what he wants? Hampers revealed. Swung upon. Kill found. The captain up to 19 kills now. Bought OG another chance here. 3 on 3, and now there's 2 players on low HP for either side. Adam runs right into Spook, who still gets the kill against him. Isaac trying to move close, but Spook has peeked to the headshot. Lumi trades, and Lumi's running straight for the hills to live to fight another day. But even then, his days are numbered, because OG are on match points.
The individual impact from Spook and Krizen's been mind-blowing. In situations and rounds where it feels unlikely,
Spook trying to one-up Krizen on star power and just flashiness.
it's been a game where I don't think Metizport tactically have made a lot of mistakes. I don't think they've played poorly. They just have not dueled correctly, have they? They've just lost way too many fights against OG.
And the scoreboard speaks for itself, doesn't it? Swing forward from Hampus. He's trying to change that. One of the lower fraggers here, bottom of the board. Meanwhile, action out against Isaac. A little bit more impact by comparison, and now we'll hold the defensive. 3 players down, trying to make it 2. Buzz turns up a trade, but Hampus is still there on the responsive. Plopsky taking damage. Nikodos from range will deal with Hampus, but he's lost Krizen in the meantime, so it's all him. The Danish newest pickup unable to convert on a clutch. Metizport continue to maintain a lifeline. Pixels away from Fiku's gun barrel sticking out there. The AWP does not know. Nice HE on Spook. Tagged to less than half HP. Krizen still working up short. Blocked access of vision towards the connector control. Smoke start coming down, and Krizen just caught Hampus. Spook's caught Plopsky. Lumi's got to do this all on his lonesome. Getting that first frag out, trying to get back up in soon, but they're so slow that the rotations here. Metizport don't realize the danger that they're in. This could be the end right here. Shoulder bait attempted, and Buzz going to catch Lumi looking the wrong way. 4 versus 2. OG on the precipice of the win here on Mirage.
And they're just doing the basics so well, aren't they? The overall trading, you get a little jiggle there from your short player of Krizen, and that's just to buy attention, just to allow the AWP to look towards that area. So it's an easy kill from Buzz towards the top of the van.
Isaac with 1 pick back. Still a man advantage for OG. Adam B also revealed. AK upgrades for Isaac will come forward. He sees that man in the center of the bomb site, but it's Nikodos with that kill. Adam B's got 3 individual fights to take. He peeks out to 1, and the other swings. Buzz will close, and OG will close map 1. The pick of Metizport, Mirage, has fallen.
It's a hell of a showing from OG on a map that is middle of the map pool for them. You'd expect them to give a good fight to Metizport. You don't expect them to slap them about like they did.
Hampus is still playing forward. And that bomb has backed off away from Cheetah, so the shot's indicating, oh, that's a perfect bait. Nikodos about to get Hampus. Nice and effective. First blood drawn out. Can he get any more out of that? Don't know, because they're focused entirely on the mid take and the donut play. Nikodos still is forced to fight back on Plopsky, who does take a return, but Isaac has fallen on the A attack. Lumi training back on Spook, turns it into a 3v3, but needs to get the other 3 as well. Backups on the way. Krizen's picked up. Buzz quick headshot. Double up on Adam B. It's Plopsky alone.
Yeah, 1v2. At least he's got the dualies, but both players are backing off and they're playing the long range game into donut.
No kit, no smoke. Got him Buzz, looking for Fiku, and Fiku just domes him. Perfect. 3 out of 3 pistols for OG. And they did well to force out that first kill. All ends well in the end of the round. Hampus, good deagle shot on Fiku before he burns to his death. Buzz credited with that kill. Now 3 are found in this map thus far. 3 more players on the way in as well as the rotation. Spook's going to hear those footsteps. Smoke down at CT will confirm that that position is not a factor, so it's really just Temple and Donut they have to worry about. No more smokes, though, so the fight's on Adam Plopsky and Lumi have to go the hard way. Buzz, smokes through 2. Lumi trades back a couple out of it, but he's lost Isaac in the meantime, so it's going to become an expensive round for OG. A round that could still fall apart. Triple for Lumi. Falls back out of position, just barely evades where Spook's coming from. Bombs grabbed, AK picked up as well. Try and fight the range game. Lumi's going to back off and try a different angle himself.
As long as Spook plants for CT, he's got protection from Donut. He doesn't know exactly where Lumi's repositioned to. Could still be in Donut, could be going out towards Red Room.
Footsteps heard. He's ready for the peak, and he wins it! A quadra in the round as he finds an important steal for Metizport, and they get started early. No opening kills yielded for OG at the moment. Metizport happy to hunker down.
Well, you're looking for that AK to be the majority of the damage dealer. And Plopsky getting on the front side of that smoke towards Cave. Get the MP9 close range. OG run the clock. They've got Cheetah and front side of lane towards Shelf. And not really much mid-access at the moment.
Couple of kills out of Adam and Plopsky. Adam B deals to Nikodos. That AK only good for the one frag. Now falling in a place where Metizport actually could recover it themselves.
It might help out the cash injection. Hampus and Adam B are just sitting so defensively.
The smoke goes up. Spook checks for Adam. Doesn't get any kills out of it there. He's low HP. He's going to try and get the breathing with the bug to plant the bomb. Kill on 2 individuals, and suddenly this turns into a 2v2, although still difficult. Spook on 25 HP, especially Buzz, only with an SMG to work with. Quick peeks in from Lumi, will try to get out towards Long. The Deagle in the hands of Buzz as well. Backstabs coming in from CT side as well. Just seeing that man transition out of the bomb site. The Deagle on Isaac, not quite landing. Aware of both now. Shot on, Lumi is tagged, but Buzz is going to get smoked off. The SMG goes drive-by. Spook takes that chance to peek forward, get a triple locked in. Buzz is cut back by Isaac. 25 HP for the clutch on Spook. Another clutch available. This time, OG up to recover the situation, but Isaac bursts through blind and catches his man. And Metizport will just hold the round.
I reckon OG force buy again. It's a bit unorthodox just because of where the economy sits, but 4 players to drop, cash injection. I reckon you keep this pressure up. I reckon you buy again. The
very last moment, and a good burst from Isaac, well timed. And yeah, they are going to force it. 3 Galils out. Crizzen is dealt with very fast though. HE's down. Hampers firing blind through the smoke. Takes down the captain. And not quite as flashy in the first portion of this map as he was in the last.
A good counter util. You've got an aggressive play out from elbow and now just blocking with nades towards A main.
Buzz leans forward. Hampus takes him back. Lumi back at Temple. Will dish out some more damage, but Spook's going to get another kill in on his board. 5 to his board now. Fiku turns his Deagle up for one of his own. Lumi will forward. Still a man advantage for Metizport. They know exactly where these 2 T-side players are coming from. Isaac with the backstab going to find Spook. Drop that bomb. Decent efforts from OG, but it seems like the force buy still could go well. I was going to say go right for a second, but Fiku, adjustment on Adam B, domes him. Back still be turned towards Isaac, who peeks at the right moment, and will still keep the round together for the CT side. Hampus, man to receive the T-side contact. Incendiary to force him away from Tetris. Up to Shelf alongside Crizzen and moving forward. See a man. Spray goes a lot of damage against both those players. Crizzen runs right towards Plopsky, takes that kill. Hampus and Adam B trade, but Spook keeps control of 3-on-3. The HE's against the red player. Buzz adjusts towards Isaac out of Donut. And meanwhile on the B site, Lumi holds the defensive. Spook's picked up. Still in a 2 versus 2. Still an even man stance. Hampus, Molotov, we're going to force him into the open, and both players are there to receive. Fiku and Buzz crossfire and combine, but Lumi's got the good read. He's expecting there to be an A play. Does beat them to the punch, but Buzz quickly finds the headshot, and OG find their second round. 3-7 for his numbers, so he's currently one of the bottom players on the board. It's Lumi, the man that you highlighted at the start of this matchup. It gives Metizport everything that they've had thus far here on Ancients. OG about to take that away from them though. Isaac does start well against Spook. Fiku's there for the responsive. Saw that utility thrown out of the pit as well. Molotovs to force Hampus into the open. He burns quite significantly, and Fiku can finish off the kill.
Excellent utility usage, and then just discipline. Now Lumi's been seen out towards red. He hasn't seen the bomb carrier get in towards Donut. This A bomb site's completely taken, and there's an aggressive player of Buzz out here in Temple.
Heard them coming as well. Going to prepare themselves to round that corner. Lumi and Adam are both coming from Temple. Lumi's watching the site. He check the corner. Not fully. Buzz kill found. Second goes down. And Plopsky knows that he's out of the round.
It's a lazy check towards that left-hand side. And the pre-aim's not sharp enough, and Buzz just capitalizes straight away. I don't even see how this M4 is going to survive. Not with Nikodos' lurk on B.
That leads him head on. And actually does win the fight. So that's an AK upgrade instead for Plopsky. So I guess you were right, Greg. The M4 didn't survive until the next round. Neither will Metizport's lead. Plopsky does get found by Crizzen in the end. OG. Spook blinded off. Lumi and Hampers can capitalize. Isaac's fully blinded there. His teammates have him on lock. A little bit of a fight going the way of Metizport this time. Something they can work with now. Their two-man advantage. They've left a lot of open space here on the B bomb site, though. Prison's going to try and walk with it. Swing on. Kill found with Fiku's assistance. Adam B will take both players out anyway. It's Buzz alone in the 1 versus 4. The discarded Dane. Taking one frag back. Knows that Plopski's somewhere in cave, but exactly where is an unknown. Now he's been spotted. He's running towards 2 more CTs, and Lumi shuts him out of the round. It's a 5th for Metasports. OG want another half advantage here. Metasport. Oh, just flashing against Nikodol. Still blinds in the AWP. Still gets the kill. Pulls the trigger at the right moment. Prison gives up his life. Fiku can't quite get it back. At one point of health, he almost did. Isaac turns it on its head to a man advantage now. Finding Spook in mid. Buzz gets caught between a rock and a hard place. 2 CTs. Down to 2 men on OG here. Really unlikely they come away with this round. It seems like Metasport will get their 6 apiece.
Yeah, Krisen knows better than that. Just walking through a cave smoke is just disaster. And it made it quite easy for Plopski to just get 1. Now, Nikodos can start scaling up ramp with Fiku behind him, but they need this AWP duel. That's going to be the critical kill in the round if they're able to return it.
They're going to sneak past Lumi for now. Noise being made as Nikodos will confirm that they are up in the sight. Utility sent over, peek forward, shot on Hampus. 2 versus 2. Bomb has been tapped. They're trying to draw more fights in. Lumi placed that nade pretty well against the AWPer. The flashbang still gets him, and Nikodos jumps into another fight. Another kill found. 15 seconds in the round. They're going to try to go back towards the A bomb site quick. They should have enough time to get there. Can Isaac deny? Can he get the bomb carrier down at the right moment? I don't know if they can do. Oh, I think we've just lost the connection to the server, so we're not going to find out how the outcome of this round ends. Fast out towards Shelf and Lane. Buzz waiting with smoke in hand to block them away from the donut entrance. The backline will still come forward, they'll still push forward. But anyway, Spook with that opening kill draws out 2 of them, looking for the triple, but Plopski jumps his way into a trade, and Buzz goes down to Adam B. 3v3, but Metasport are heavily tagged.
Krisen's waiting for response before he takes contact, so he's waiting for his spawn players to come in from CT. He hasn't seen the individual towards the back of the big box. That's Isaac.
Prison leaning forward. Teammates inbound from the CT entrance. Isaac expecting a backstab to come in from main, but they are on the bomb site right now. No kits for any of them. Krisen still gets his kill in. Isaac goes down. Adam B and Plopski. Now Plopski all alone. Glock versus 3, and they face together. They frag together, and they win the pistol. 4 out of 4 for OG.
Great work from everybody there from OG. The timing on that smoke, the Julie's player of Spook.
Balls back, happy to play concessions, the 2-1-2 split locked in for OG.
I missed that timing, Spook. So Red Room's going to be very held defensively from Nikodos on the back foot towards CT. The timing against Krisen out here towards lane. The smoke is still up. And now Adam B is working for that entry, and he gets it in spawn.
Goes down, Fiku trades in, but Isaac takes it right on the return, as does Plopski. Follow up in from mid, waiting for CTs to offer up all that they have. And Buzz will make the concession as the last man to fall. Plopski with a triple. The M4s and the SMGs that will try and meet them here.
And the anti-rush is going to be key out from elbow. Spook trying to turn down from the flashes, get that MP9 extremely close range, but the flashes are better from the T side. They're past each other. Gets the first, can he transition out to the second? They don't even know that Adam B's there, but at least they've got support from the donut players.
As soon as Isaac went down, Adam B was left out to dry. No one else supported him. They were so focused on the B lean from the Shelf players, and Lane is just that section quickly dealt with by Fiku. 2 kills out of the entries. Hampus is all alone. What needs to be a 1v5 clutch will take 2, but no more than that. OG.
He gets on the edge and the front side of that smoke and just tries to fight against the ramp individuals.
HG's raining thunder down upon Adam B. Metasport try to go quick into mid, but Hampers gets a blind kill from that smoke. Krisen caught napping there over at cave, doesn't lose his life, but doesn't get Plopski either.
Now, Hampus is turning into the star player at the moment. Now, I know that he utilizes a lot of active roles, but this is the in-game leader that's 18 and 12. And he is trying to claw them out of trouble. A great spam towards Red Room, finds the response against Nikodos. And now we're starting to get a very heavy gamble. There is no one on A and no one really defending mid, so they're going to get active by pushing ramp.
Engage of Fiku, finds two. Isaac and Plopsky both down, and Krizen can chime in on Hampus. Metizport, it's all coming undone at the seams. Even the flick of Lumi can't connect onto Fiku's triple. 4 rounds away from the third major for OG, of which Fiku would have been there for all of them. Buzz that holds the defensive line for now. Isaac mows through him. Spook getting caught flash blinded. Found by Adam B's AK. Part of the heavier investment elements of Metizport in this round. Plopsky's low. The jump of Hampus would have seen that AWP player. The smoke comes in towards CT, and the blind spray of Hampus gets Krizen. So Metizport are not done yet. OG will not be allowed to walk swimmingly into that qualification. They just need to convert upon this swing opportunity. Money is not there for OG in the reserves. Investing heavy into this one. Nikodos' AWP will try and contest it. Molotov doesn't even land there. He's seen. He taps. The engagement from Shelf can come forward from Krizen. Reading on Adam B beyond that smoke. Plopsky going to get re-smoked. Meanwhile, towards ramp. Metizport have lost the man advantage, and they ain't going to get it back.
Krizen knew that he could have swung heavy into cave just because Nikodos has not been spammed up there with the molly. And the returning kill is excellent against the in-game leader. And now the T's are going to start slow walking into cave.
Spook to check for it, and Hampus takes him. Metizport have found their man advantage again. A little bit of luck and timing perhaps on the first kill. Second one coming in well for Hampus. 12 HP for the man, though. He's an easy trade. Utility starts coming down from the execution, trying to sell them on this play. The Molotov's out. They're going to try and block them away from ramp, but with no more presence being felt, Nikodos will know this is going to be an 8 commit. He'll cut Hampus out of the jump. The bomb going to make its way in. They know that there's no rotation now. They'll plant it. Going to wait for Nikodos to give up a little bit of information, though. Tagged up by the fire, they know that he's close.
And Nikodos needs another kill. He's got to be scared about Util coming towards him. Tuck himself into the corner. He's got a teammate behind. Fiku's coming out donut.
Fiku making noise there in mid. 2 players to check for him. They're going to push on. Want to line up. Can isolate the first, not win the second. Lumi trades it. Goes right back to the bomb site. Nikodos knows him. He has no idea of Isaac, who swings for a headshot. Buzz now left alone in the open. No smoke from the Ninja. Even with the kit, 10 seconds to it. We'll grab that orb. Try and get an exit, but unscopes at the wrong moment. And Metizport have found a crucial win condition at this juncture.
Even the first gun round we saw in the second half, it's got a couple of MP9s for Spook and Krizen, and we're seeing it again. They're just not being on the right side of the economy, and it's because they lost the anti-force buy.
What a turnaround this will be for Metizport, who see the dive straight in of OG. Spook cut down first and foremost. Plopsky, Manic fighting against Krizen. It's Buzz free on the smoke. They can find Hampus in at mid. Aware there's a low HP player at Shelf, but there's also 2 low HP players on OG. This 4-on-4 standing on very shaky ground.
They might not expect Nikodos to still be aggressive here. They're probably anticipating that the CTs have backed off mid completely from Donut and Red Room.
And Plopsky will punish or get punished for it. Advantage back for OG. Adam B still low. So is Buzz, and he's the lone A defender right now. They find him and push. They'll get that bomb plant. And then it will be a retake.
Buzz just needs to hit the first shot. He needs to get 1 kill, even on low HP at the back plat.
Lumi still just to the head. Now Nikodos rotates, and M4 back in CT spawn as well. Oh, they still wind up with the 2 kills. Isaac by a margin. Lumi hits another. And just when OG felt like they were going to survive, they were going to still lock in their 2-0, Metizport say, not tonight, boys. We play for a third map.
Excellent second half. You can give a lot of praise to the calling style there for Hampus to get under the skin of OG, to not allow them to take this in 2-0, to let the favorites come ahead. We play on and we go to a decider.
Set towards the execution of the B-bomb site. Smoke down to the cross. A CT, 3 players of OG to receive. Spook is front and center. Crizin on the outskirts of the site, and Fiku back behind that smoke over at Coppins. No flash blind off. Spook comes in a little bit late. He takes Hampus down. Crizin can follow up. Adam B takes one buzz. Can look to strike. OG have won all pistols in this series thus far. Looking to make it 5-5 and now a 4v2 retake.
You can't even expect Isaac to do much. I mean, cross-firing with Lumi, no Kevlar on either of them because they're the util players.
Now Lumi's on 33 points of health to clutch a full on 1 versus 4. Players coming in from all sides, and OG indeed will make it 5-5 in pistol success in this best of 3. A boiler, no one's being seen. 4 players from Metizport to receive it though. So if it is going to be the apps pop, if it is going to be the A play, then it's going to be a difficult one for OG to hold.
Nikodos up against the long smoke, so Arch is open. He's going to have to go back into library and think about Speedway. What a duel against Isaac straight through the spam.
Beauty of a transfer of the spray. Head taken clean off, and they even read onto the next player of Adam B. Not quite as much damage output. Crizin takes a little bit in return. That bomb getting recovered. Meanwhile, Fiku is allowing Plopsky to walk. I don't know if he's fully aware of this, but it will buy in rotation room. Oh yeah, his back's turned. He has no idea about this individual. So this should be a 4v4. Fiku, back turns, peeked on, straight shot. And now the B-side has fallen.
And rotates are going to be slow, and now you start even considering, could this be a 4-on-4 save? Hampus is down here towards the bottom of ramp, and he's putting distraction down and trying to waste time. This is such a difficult retake. I think they just save.
And turn up a 1-1 on the board.
It's a real issue for OG. This is now 3 pistol rounds in a row that they've won and 3 round 2 breaks that they've lost. That's not good enough for a team that needs to be challenging a spot at the major. A team that's trying to perfect that jump to tier 1.5. So while we mainly see it in third map deciders, depending on the opponent, they don't mind picking this.
Nikodos has found his 2 picks of his own. Lumi and Plopsky running into him via the banana entrance, and it's 5 versus 3 all of a sudden for OG. The USP in prison almost got another kill as well, but both Hampus and Isaac will deal with them. Nikodos on rotation. He's still on half points of health, but can still mow through Hampus, and they're all pretty low in general here for Metizport. So Nikodos 2 more kills to add to Quadra, and Ace Pact in this one. And indeed, it was his moment to shine. It was his round to perform. Now I've got to go back and find the clip, Dwayne. I'm really excited to see it.
Oh yeah, it's a banger.
Bang around right there from him. Prison unable to follow it up. Lumi right through the smoke. Predicted well with the footsteps being given over. Information to pass towards the T side, who get another opening frag.
Yeah, just an easy break of the smoke there from Plopsky. Get that HE down, open it up, and Crizin was just alone. Didn't have that utility support of a flash behind him.
One mistake puts you on the back foot. They know that more than anybody else. Dash is sent. AK almost lined up too, but Nikodos not going to be allowed as much success as the previous round. Adam B trading him, and Metizport seem to recover pretty well in this round. They've only got 3 more kills to gain, one of which on Fiku may gain complete access to that B-bomb side. We can get a double out of this one. Only Plopsky will fall. He'll fall back himself.
He's so worried about that split potential in from CT. He doesn't know how many players are going to be wrapping in from Arch. So fall back, play as deep as you can. The problem is he's just not going to get help from rotators, is he? As soon as he goes down, Spook and Buzz are just going to be saving.
If he gets the kill on the bomb carrier at the right moment, though, this could still be the round for OG. Jump face, check it, transfers back. Lumi still gets his pick in, and that split play will make sure that CT is no threat. Metizport just about get the round together. Uncounted as of yet for the OG side. Maybe there's a chance available with the rifle by Nikodos is on the AWP. And you mentioned in the last map that CT hard could have been his to take control of. It's Fiku in the first point of call though. Plopsky, frag found to start things off. Nikodos is flash blinded, but he'll re-peek and try find a trade frag. Incendiaries land inside the smoke, but he gets that flick on Plopsky. No second swing of the T side though.
Beaten by pace just after OG take a tactical and try and regain some of this top banana control. Crizin's done all the work to force the T's further back. Adam B and Hampus need to re-aggress, and they get the M4 for a 1-for-1 trade at least.
Nikodos all alone now on the B defensive. They're aware of that AWP's position. They know that it's out there somewhere. The question is where and how they deal with it. By flashing off and peeking in for Adam B. That's the B site opened. OG will rotate Spook to hopefully catch someone on cross, but with the smokes going down at the cross, it means that at this stage, it is a round lost. HE to open the smoke, sees one, doesn't get him. If he had gotten that connection in a 2v2 retake, then maybe you could have seen something coming out, but Spook is just desperate to get anything. He gives himself up through that smoke. The information going the way of the T side.
Plopsky slowly retaking Banana. There's a lot of teammates around him.
3 to deal with. Incendiaries is ready. Let's start walking. Prison can't get a kill out of it. Hampus forced to fight Nikodos, and Fiku can go trading, and Nikodos is all alone now. 3 on 3. Backup is on the way, but it's going to take some time to get here. Adam B is hunting back in new boxes where Nikodos holds for the time being. AWP watching to the right, but Adam B swings towards it. And the Dane will fall. Advantage once again for Metizport. OG a bit closer to retaking positions this time. Once again down by a man though. Will they try to knife from blind? Spook will do so, but he won't connect the bullet he requires. He gets looming in the end, so this time the retake is on.
Adam B's got more util, so when that smoke starts to clear at either CT or towards Coffins, he'll probably get that molly down to try and waste some more time.
All players at high HP here. Only Adam B tagged to 87. Holding back of Dark. Isaac cross-firing from range. Buzz sees the swing. Adam B gives up the ghost. And Spook finds a successful fight on Isaac as well. The defuse kit gives him plenty of time. And that casual stroll into Banana, having seen all the utility come down to the CT side. No access to the vision to Nikodos. No contact established. Lumi. AWP's moving up the position. HE will land to the Dane, so he's tagged to half.
They haven't even been fakey on this T side, have they? They haven't been forcing over rotations and putting pressure elsewhere on the map. They've just been taking layers of map control and working picks. The Orc duel this time goes out towards the spawn player of Nikodos, and now Isaac can try and see if he can relieve pressure by working a bit of a kill out here in short.
Well, time ticks down on Metizport. Finally facing some resistance in the early portions of these rounds. Nikodos 10 kills deep. By far the top fragger of his team and of the server in general right now. If only OG could convert upon that fragging potential, maybe the shots will connect now. Shot wrist out on the first player. 15 seconds to the execution. It's Fiku with a kill back, a double up in fact. Nikodos will land his second kill in the end. And Isaac in a 1v5. This time Metizport find very little in the execution department. Very good takes of the sites, but not today. Isaac needs to run away and save his AK. Might even get away with that much here indeed. Prison will take him down after time.
Well, there's just the site hold being a lot more solid, where not only players are staying alive and doing damage, and now with that long smoke, it's going to be the challenge, and the in-game leader, well, you expect isn't going to be able to do much at all. It rests pretty much on Spook at long.
Prison flash blinded, hiding behind the truck, still finds the fight, transfers back to the second man. Buzz providing extra support as alongside Spook on the center of the bomb site itself. He lines up a double. Isaac trades it, and that's 1 out of 3 kills required for him in the clutch. Will upgrade to the AK and plant down default. Fiku and Nikodos are the 2 men to retake.
So the re-smoke can go down towards Moto. Isaac's got to do the best of his job to isolate these duels. They've broken it open, and then both players are just sitting there. And Metizport, while they tried the best that they can to sort of change up the tempo, moving towards A, had good util.
Contrast the difference from map to map. And this one in a very impactful sequence that allows OG a 5th, a chance to equalize the board again. A dead set, even half for Inferno like it was on Ancient. Metizport still took the reins and still took control of the second half. Will that be the case now? Spook takes a fight on Plopsky, a bit more confidence on him. The Tech 9 of Hampus comes up better. The quick trade back and a rifle recovered in a 4-on-4.
Just a bit more tempo for OG to take map control away. It's unfortunate that Spook doesn't get more than one. Had players all around him, one down there at the underpass, another one deep at ramp, but just the timing didn't work when he swung. The rotations come back as Crizzen asked for a bit more support. They're actually going to trade places and drop some further utils, so Nikodos can maintain B by himself with the majority of the pouch.
Fiku is found. Advantage tips the way of Metizport. Buzz getting support from Crizzen here on the A defensive. It's damage done to Isaac. Crizzen returned a little bit more, but Buzz is still lying in wait, still undetected. Lumi. Smoke set towards the long access. Now going to try and provide some execution potential. Still, A site is the most hunkered down site from OG's remaining elements. Lashes forward, smoke at Moto, push the Crizzen, might actually take right in towards the backline of the T side. Buzz gets his kill, and a double secured, a triple even nearly found. The HG towards the side should catch Hampus, not quite, it lands too deep, and Crizzen can find that flank at last. Buzz will swing to close the triple as he finds his own impactful moment.
Yeah, Isaac won't be able to do much, except probably go 1-for-1 or try and just play complete retake 5-on-5. The smoke goes down, now the further util, it should be quick up short.
Here's them coming, rotations are being pulled here. All of the Metizport players on the B site are on the way. Isaac, not sure where to look, does get away with the kill, just barely going 1-for-1. But Fiku maintains the site, the plant will be secured. Metizport have a kit on Adam B, a smoke down for it as well. Let's see how they play the retake.
That bomb is planted open for pit, but no one is in pit directly for the T side. And all of that util the T's have used, they've got none on the post.
Spook checking out the apartments. The player starts moving into apps as well for the CT side. Hampus, oh, just seen he baits in that shot, so they were what's going on. Fiku takes one kill on the bomb site in the meantime. Nikodos is overwhelmed with the numbers. Buzz with one kill outside of the smoke turns it into a 2 versus 2. It's Apps and Pit. The defuse being locked in. The smoke comes down as well. They're being covered. Spook can't see him. They can't get to the man. The knives are pulled out, but Buzz is a hair too late. And Metizport have broken the habits. The pistol win in the last pistol of the series.
And it's a rarity in Pro CS to see Kit and Smoke.
OG will force the buy in. They've seen Metizport take second round breaks time after time, and they will spam them down this time. Spook damaged up heavily. Adam B returned in kind. Lumi's on site, and Adam B gets overwhelmed. Isaac still gets a kid out of this one from Pit. He's overwhelmed the same. Lumi's on 9 points of health. He needs backup, and he needs it now, but he's not going to get it as Crizzen pushes through the Moto smoke. The site is lost, the plant is secured. It's Hampus and Plopsky in a 2v3.
A re-smoke goes down, and that's going to stall out Hampus. That's going to make his retake extremely slow. Give himself a lurk smoke, try and work around it. This should just be a save, though.
Still leaning closer alongside Plopsky coming in from short. Hampus cut down, and Plopsky can only get one kill out of it. Buzz lurking out towards A. The execution starts up on B in the meantime. The Mirage trying to engage here for Plopsky. Provides distraction for Adam B to get the start. The Spook and Fiku take the trades. Hampus desperate to get through that smoke. Gets absolutely nothing for it. That was a Metizport level take of that B-bomb site coming in from OG instead. And a 4-on-2 situation. The best they can do is find the exit on Buzz. Most certainly not find a retake. Most certainly not find this round. May even not even find anybody staying alive here. This is OG lunging forward and setting themselves up for the spot in the major. To join Heroic, who a moment ago on the B stream took down Namiga in a 2-0. Maybe we're starting to see a bit of that come out to play. Maybe Hampus has not got enough on this defensive half. Isaac, HG to 41 points of health. He'll have to fall back. He has no choice in that matter. Crizzen will take access of short, take a bit of damage. It's Lumi's AWP that strikes first. 6 kills deep with the latest on Buzz added to the tally. And OG are down a man. A
lot quicker there from OG with the util. They tried to sort of press in towards long, try and see if they can create an opener, and instead they lose Buzz early. Now it's down to slow the clock, retake Banana. They've forced Plopsky away with the util, so him and Hampus have got to make a decision. Do we try and retake Banana, or do we fall back even further? Crizzen's caught a wicked timing against Isaac somehow on A.
He's brought his teammates back as well. Looking to go into that B-bomb site now. Lumi's AWP posted with a crack angle towards that mid-fight flip there. Now sees 2, takes neither. Falls back to the bomb site. And now they start the push. The AWP still waiting for a chance, which he connects on Fiku. The second kill out for Lumi, but doesn't find Crizzen. Adam B's now waiting, but he reveals himself. I don't know why, but now he has to strike alongside Hampus, who comes in with support in time. Nikodos, 1v3, takes that first kill. He's running out of ammo though, and Plopsky will take him back. Metizport, an all-important round for them. Isaac, here's him coming. Burst fire on Buzz, can't get much out of it though. Prematurely fired, hope for the best. That's a hope in hell for Lumi to hit the no-scope shot. and they're already looking for exit frag positions here on Metizport.
But he is having a tough Inferno CT side. He has been bullied. He's been punished out there to some of those apartment lurks. 7 and 17. OG get a kill away against Hampus. How much more do they find? I mean, one more kill would make a huge difference.
Oh, they get it as well. Spook goes down. Adam B does take 2 out at the very least to bring 4 in a row back. I don't know if that's going to be good enough here. HE sent immediately to Plopsky as well. Another man who's had a difficult game. Another guy that we turn to find that impact. But right now, it's only Adam B that's finding impact for Metizport. Orp of Lumi starting to get spooled up in his last few rounds, though. He strikes first on Buzz and Apps.
He's just trying to move the Orp around a little bit. Was out on B in the previous, now he's out in Apps. Isaac, though, does he get retraded? Does Fiku on the timing catch him just on the left-hand side of short? It's a flash play, it's a smoke down, and now the CTs are retaking Banana, something we haven't seen from them previously.
Are they ready for this OG? Will they predict it? Plopsky evades the Molotov. It lands on the near side of Stack. He hides back as Hampus is checked. He gets away with that 1 kill. Plopsky strikes to return and maintains the man advantage. Extends it, in fact. Crizin, his knife is pulled out. He walks right into Isaac with his head tucked the wrong way. And now Fiku is all that remains. Was heard there by Lumi on the run out. They'll peek together in at mid, and Lumi just decks him. Metizport
can be very happy with the impact that Lumi found from that opening kill to the last kill, and now he's brought the AWP towards B, so he's trying to change up the position.
Quick in for the NWP. Lumi shot on Chris, and again he opens up the round. Impact starting to get generated by Metizport players. Spook would have been heard. His blind spray comes up so close against Plopsky. He knows that somebody's out there, but he doesn't know exactly where. And maybe assuming that position is clear, may now give an opportunity for Metizport to strike ahead once again. Incendiaries will try and push them back. They'll be successful even if they do land inside of the smoke. That HE doing damage to 3 players. You've still got Plopsky out in the open. They are desperate to get him. Spook hasn't finished off the job. Finally, the kill comes in and it's a 4v4.
And while all of that distraction's happening, you've still got Buzz as the late lurk in brackets. He's hoping for a slight overplay, maybe a CT to get down brackets, get out there to the apartments.
That B site's going to need some support when it starts coming in. The back lines are all they have to cover with the smokes will start to get spotted. Lumi extends out, but he unscopes, so he takes a lot of tag damage. Counter util is not there for the CT side. Great flash in, though, allows Hampus a kill. Buzz has fallen. 15 seconds. Fiku second that bomb into the back lines, but a team flash comes out. Still Adam and Lumi get those kills from beyond the smokes, and they hold the line. They hold number 10. They hold the defensive, and they may even get Nikodos after time. He dies within the clock. He strikes down with anger and furious vengeance upon an OD side who are still in control of the situation, still 1 round away from claiming the Blast Austin major spot. Fiku charges up, Isaac mows through 2. Rush tactics, pocket plays, they won't work on this team, not today. At least that's what you think. Nikodos has something to say about that. An AK recovered, a Galil still in the hands of Buzz. Spook charging up long, gets Lumi. Surely this won't fall apart. Buzz has got Adam B. It's only a half buy, but it's all coming undone. A 1v3 for Hampus. Metizport may have to wait on that legacy because OG are 1 step away from returning to the major for the first time since Paris in 2023. A team and org that have been knocked down, counted out, no matter what they've done in so many occasions throughout their history. Hampus trying to change it, takes 1, legged out, Buzz closes, and we have our second team through to the Austin Major. OG in a 2-1 series fashion will claim a 3-0 in the MRQ.
First it was Paris, and now it's Austin. OG have qualified for back-to-back Blast Majors.